Mom told Taylor, me and your dad are getting a divorce because we are fighting and we can't decide who gets to spend more time with you. Taylor said, please don't get a divorce. Taylor's mom and dad just got a divorce and they have 2 different houses. Taylor felt sad and began to cry.
I mean, let's be honest, it's different when they're at mom's house and at dad's house. It's different in a lot of ways, and so we tried to celebrate the positive, to help them understand that the change is okay and that the love for them is first and foremost.
The hardest time of my life, no doubt, trying to be strong for my kids when, mom's kind of a mess.
The emotions, it's probably fair to say that we're not our best version of ourselves, in emotional time such as a divorce. And there's an element of, I think, protecting oneself and trying to adapt and adjust, but also helping, making sure the kids were okay.
They were living it, but I don't know that they ever really had the words or like a definition for what divorce meant.
I can't imagine being a child in that moment and loving mom, loving dad, and be so conflicted. As adults, we have a great support system. We have our friends, we have our family, decent support to help us transition through. But when you think about it, it's the children. They're kind of abandoned, I think, to some extent from a coping perspective, without a solution like Kids in the Middle.
I just wanted my kids to be secure in their understanding what divorce meant. I didn't ever want them to feel uncomfortable when somebody asked them, well, what does that mean that your parents are divorced? And I think that definition also takes any thought or any confusion, does this have to do with me? No, it just means that mom and dad are in a different house.
Outside of letting them know how much we love them, we generally, I think, lack the skills to help them cope and understand. And for Jen and I, that's where Kids in the Middle came involved.
It taught them strategies and it taught them ways to cope. And it taught them what divorce means and it helped them have the words. Those strategies and coping and dealing with your emotions are things that all kids have to go through when they go through a divorce. But that's not the only time that they're going to need those skills. And so it helped them then know how to deal, know how to cope, know how to talk. But I feel like it has served them well now when we're, almost 10 years past the point of when the separation and the divorce started taking place.
I've never seen an organization that has so much passion for the mission, and it's about helping kids. And that is a consistent theme throughout.
I have to think of where I am now, where my kids are now, and even my relationship with John. And I'm not sure that we would be in the same place that we are if we didn't have Kids in the Middle. And so I feel very blessed to have had that as part of our history.
I love my dad and my mom, even though we live in 2 different houses, we're still a family.